And now I'm going to add some text. On the far left-hand side of your menu are all your tools. And you want to find the letter T. T for type. I always call it the text tool. You're going to click that. And before you do anything on this page, you want to come up to your tool options bar, and where it says size, it says 24px for pixel. You want to click the drop down menu and just crank it to 150. This is what I don't want you to do. Please do not draw a text box. We will never, ever, ever draw a text box in this class. Text box limits what we can do with the text, and we want to have free reign over what we want to do. So if you draw a text box by mistake, come up at the top of the tool options bar, click the X, it goes away, and then you can come back, click one time, and you're going to type in your name. My first name is Paul. It's not the size, the font, or the color you want. We'll go over that in a minute. But to change the size, you're going to go over to your toolbar. The very top tool is called the Move tool. You'll click that one time, and you'll see the sizing boxes show up around the outside. If you don't see these, go up to the options bar and check the transform controls so it's blue, and then they'll show up. You're going to grab a corner, and you're going to size it up the way you want it. And you can click it and move it around. And every once in a while, you'll see these red lines show up. This is to tell you that you've got it in the center. This is the center, horizontal center, top and bottom. And if I move it around enough, you will find the vertical center, left and right. And now if you get both of those, it's dead center. All right, so once you're done with that, you're going to click the check mark in the tool options bar. And you are going to go back and click the T for text. And in the tool options bar, you're going to click this black square. This will give you your color picker. If the color picker shows up in a place that you don't want it to be, you can click and hold this top title bar, click and hold that, and you can move it out of the way so you can see the changes. And again, you're going to click inside, just like we did before on the color picker. And you can move these up and down, and you'll find a nice color that goes along with your background color. Contrast is good, meaning difference between two colors, big difference, not just little difference. I certainly wouldn't want to make this like a yellow or an orange because I can't see it. So my favorite is blue. I think I'm going to go with the blue. And then you click OK on the menu when you find the one that you want. We are now going to change the font style. In the options bar, yours defaults at Deja Vu Sans in the top left-hand corner. Click the drop-down menu and be patient. Your previews will show up, and you can scroll up and down this menu, and you can find lots of different font styles. Please choose like a medium thick or a super heavy thick one. Stay away from these really thin ones, at least for this project, because of what we're going to do next. You need a thicker font for it to show up better. So, find one medium thick or really thick. I'm going to go with East C, whatever, and give it a second and it'll show up. You don't like it? Go back, pick another one. I happen to like this one, so I'm going to go with it. Oops. Now I'm going to click my Move tool again. I'm going to move it around, and because the font choice was smaller than I had before, I'm going to have to resize it. And I always like to put it in the center and make it big. What you don't want to do, bad graphic design tip, do not put it right on the edge of your paper. That looks horrible. You may not think it does, but you don't know what is good graphic design and what is bad graphic design. But bad graphic design, don't put it on the edge. That just looks horrible. All right, wonderful. Once you have it sized again, click the check mark, and you're all set to go. If you would like to tilt this with your Move tool selected, if you move your mouse top right-hand corner by the corner box, it will turn from a white back and forth arrow to a curvy black arrow. You click and hold that arrow, and you can tilt. Well, let's put a tilt on it. All right. and then click the check mark in the tool options bar. If you don't click this, you can't do anything else. So you're going to click it so you can move on to the next thing.